Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to the Olson Softball Complex for our final game of the North Dakota Class B Region 1 softball tournament. It's a state qualifying game. Hillsboro Central Valley earlier today defeated Valley City 8-5 in the loser elimination game. They move on. They take on the Kindred-Richland Vikings, who fell to Central Cass in the region championship game. They're 8-0, the final score in that contest. So the Burros and the Vikings will match up. It will be the 2 versus the 4 seed here today in this one to decide who else goes to the state tournament. Hillsboro Central Valley, Kindred-Richland, coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Fireworks and sports collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro.
Is the catcher, number 1.
As we have our abbreviated pregame show here today on yourliveevent.com with the quick turnaround, get this state qualifying game to you. Let's jump right into our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Batting order for Hillsboro Central Valley. Here they will have Kira Cazzetta leading things off as she'll be doing the catching. Chloe Tice will bat second, play third base. Brooklyn Hanekamp bats third, plays shortstop. Here will be Santa Kritzberger batting fourth, playing center field. Kaya Chenault will be batting fifth, doing the pitching. Emerson Fugliston will be in left field. Here batting sixth. Avery Merck will bat seventh, play second. Evelyn Willison, Evie Willison will play first base, bat eighth. Colby Hattelstead will be your designated player here today for the Burros. She'll bat ninth as she will hit for Audrey Tice, the right fielder for Hillsboro Central Valley. For the defensive alignment for the Kindred-Richland Vikings, your starting lineup is brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Learn to live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar. Online, crystalsugar.com for information and career opportunities. Defensively, it will be Lila Kittleson doing the catching. Josie Mathis will play first base. Elizabeth Hillman will be at second base as the flex player. Bergen Eisenshank will be in the batting order, hitting for her. Janet Tazarek will play shortstop. Sarah Nipstead will be at third base. Kate Odegaard's in left field. Emma Schmitz in center field. Lauren Schliemann in right field for the Kindred-Richland Vikings. And in the circle, it will be Charlie Odegaard for the Vikings as well with their defensive alignment. Your starting lineup is brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Learn to live the sweet life. And we'll come back with our first pitch when we come here on yourliveevent.com, this Region 1, or Class B Region 1 state qualifying game.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
We're going to get underway here in our Region 1 state qualifier game. Hillsboro Central Valley will be at the plate. Blue jersey tops with the pinstripes, white pants. Kindred-Richland Vikings, blue jersey tops with the pinstripes, blue pants.
And the other noticeable difference is the scripting on the jersey.
And that's Kevin Kochman chiming in here as he joins us as we get ready for our first pitch coming through. And it is ball one, your first pitch from the Norman County Raceway. World of Outlaws late models coming Tuesday, June 30th in Ada, NormanCountyRaceway.com. Tickets available now. Kazette runs up, slaps it, pops it up, fall over third base. Oh, a collision. It was gloved. Was it held on to?
It is.
It is held on to. That time it will be the third base, Sierra Nipstead, able to hold on to it up against the fence, colliding with teammates. Everyone walks up and is okay, and it is out. Number one.
That's the second time in the tournament. It happened in the continuation game when at Central Cass on Tuesday afternoon that you've had a member of the Kindred-Richland Vikings give it their all and sacrifice the body to make a play in foul territory.
Here now as Chloe Tice will bat her first pitch. She pops it up infield, going over to Zark. She claws for it. Everyone backs off. She gloves it herself, and that will be 3 pitches, 2 outs.
Coming to the plate.
Well, it's you got Brooklyn Hanekamp coming to bat. She walked in her 4 plate appearances, 0 for 3 with a walk earlier today in their victory over Valley City.
Facing off against Charlie Odegaard. Odegaard took the loss against Central Cass. Came back here and pitching again in this one. Was that 110-ish pitches in that first game.
And it's, talking with coaches too, the motion of the fast pitch softball pitchers as count goes 0-2. Motion allows for a lot of pitches. Odegaard by no means is, phased by being able to get back out for another one in back-to-backs.
Here comes the 0-2, and that one is up high. Waste pitch there from Odegaard to Hanekamp. Brooklyn Hanekamp been in 3 holes, and a Kritzberger on deck. Inside pitch, ball 2, bounces away.
Kind of bumped the camera down there too, but got us back into better balance.
Yeah, sometimes you'll take the lucky bounce.
Well, we needed the help. It's called a lift, right?
It's an assist.
Mm-hmm.
An infield assist.
An infield assist from the foul ball.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Hanekamp goes down swinging to end the first inning. 1-2-3. No runs, hits, errors, runners left on base for Hillsboro Central Valley in the top of the first. Let's get to the bottom of the first. Kindred-Richland, the Vikings, come to the plate when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Bottom of inning number 1, Kindred-Richland. They bring the bats out to the plate. Emma Schmitz, Lila Kittleson, Janet Tazark do up 1-2-3. Sierra Nipstead, Josie Mathis, Charlie Odegaard, Bergen Eisenschenk, Kate Odegaard, Lauren Schliemann, the batting 9 for Kindred-Richland. Kira Kazette will do the catching. Evie Willison at first base. Avery Merck at second. Brooklyn Hannekamp at shortstop as this one was popped up towards Willison. Backhanded there on the run. Backhanded on the run, twisting away from her as it came out of the sunlight into the shadows of the dugout. Stayed with it, gloved it, out number one.
And one thing you do notice here now, of course, with the shadows casting, obviously with the sun at this stage will set after 9 o'clock. Got plenty of light, plus there's lights here, but the shadows get longer. That does play a factor at times.
Here, Chenault delivers the pitch, fouled back by Lila Kittleson.
Chenault, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 hit batsman in the efforts earlier here today. She got really efficient late in the game in the win over Valley City. 14, 12, 11 total pitch counts in the last 3 innings of their victory.
Is this one in play? Left side over there at shortstop. Hannekamp will glove it, and that's where he ended up when we were talking about the defense. So let's continue from there. Hannekamp at short. Chloe Tice at third base. Emerson Fugelson at left field. Santa Kritzberger in center, and Audrey Tice in right field.
Fugliston had one of the better games there in the victory over Valley City for Hillsboro Central Valley. Not just at the plate, but also in the field. She was pretty solid earlier today out there in left.
Here is Jana Tazarek will bat. First pitch, ball number 1 to the Kindred-Richland Viking shortstop. Quick turnaround for the Vikings. You got to get off the emotions of dropping a region championship game, which Central Cass won 8-0. Congratulations to Coach Scott Cost and the team.
Mm-hmm.
Good to get to talk to a couple of the players there in the postgame there and just get their perspective on what it takes to win a region championship. Flared down the right field line. It will go foul out of play.
Yeah, with Preen and Bussey coming up, that's a pretty good representation from that program to have a little
Mitchell.
Chat. Mitchell, excuse me. It wasn't Preen. It was Mitchell. That's right.
Yep.
Preen would have been a good representation also if she'd have come up too, but
Yep.
That's okay.
Yep.
Might still chat with them later. You never know.
We might have the opportunity.
I believe the Squirrels are going to stick around for.
They got the region awards coming up after this one. Also, They just got a lot of photos to take right now.
They do. They're taking a lot of them right over.
Here's
to the
a
right.
swing and a miss on the 1-2, and that will send the lineup down 1-2-3. It's a 1-2-3 bottom after a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. We go to the second inning scoreless on your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Top of inning number 2. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 batters for Hillsboro Central Valley. Santa Kritzberger, Kaya Chenault. Here will begin us off, followed by Emerson Fugliston. For the Burrows and the Kritzberger's first pitch is going to hit the top of the restrooms over there off over left field.
Yeah, so talking about the uniforms, you look at the blues on blues, right? Well, Kindred-Richland, they wore their whites, remember, in the rain here the other night on Monday. And pitch goes high for a ball. 1-1
And they needed more than a Tide pen after that.
They did. Now, I did question the coaches on Tuesday then with the continuation game. I said, had the uniforms been laundered? Well, yeah, I think so. No, they didn't. They changed the tops. They went to the blue tops then for the second part of the game.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any issues with change of uniform.
Sometimes ducks fly together, you know.
Well,
there is nothing in the junior Goodwill game handbook.
Correct.
About switching jerseys.
Sometimes you need to change uniforms in the second period. Yeah, I get that.
Ball 2. Here comes the 2-1 check swing. did not go 3-1.
The Goodwill Games played in Anaheim, California, naturally.
Our umpire crew here for this final game, still the same trio we've had of Colby Pennick, Mark Salmon, and now Chad Mears behind the plate. Ball 4 puts a runner on board at first base as Santa Kritzberger coaxes out a leadoff walk.
The pitcher, number 18.
Kritzberger did get on base. She was hit by a pitch in the first game. She also reached on an error, struck out, and singled. She added to her RBI lead for the program with an RBI in the victory earlier over Valley City.
Well, she's hoping she can add to her career run total now as she's aboard at first. Kaya Chenault coming to the plate.
Love on the scoreboard. Top of the second inning here at the Olsen Softball Complex. Just approaching 7 o'clock here this Wednesday evening.
Here's the first pitch, strike 1. Here with Hillsboro Central Valley, the home team, but the 4 seed in the tournament here, which puts them on the away team. But also because Kindred-Richland just played, they said, we're not going to switch dugouts just to, move our stuff to move our stuff. So they're in the normal third base dugout that Hillsboro Central Valley is in, and the Burros are taking the first base dugout for this game.
Correct.
0-2 shot over towards third, picked up there, throw to second for 1, no relay to first. Or did they not? Okay, the throw did get Kritzberger, yep.
Coach Iverson is having a quick conversation. May have a courtesy runner for Chenault.
For the pitcher Chenault here, and let's see who comes in.
21 entering in. Had that as an entered player earlier here today for Hillsboro Central Valley. That'd be Kyla Ketterall.
Yep, Kyla running for Kaya.
Yep. Fugliston coming to bat for Hillsboro Central Valley earlier today, Jake. She was 1 for 3 with 2 RBI. Those 2 RBI came in the 4-run 7th inning for the Burros in their victory over Valley City.
You're now batting with a runner on, 1 out. Takes the first pitch for a strike.
65 right now here at Olsen Softball Complex in Hillsboro with a southeasterly wind up to 20 miles an hour. Sun will set shortly after 9 o'clock, so we got plenty of daylight to play ball.
I want to mention, too, just with the quick turnaround from championship postgame to state qualifier pregame, did not have a chance for the full pregame coaches conversation that would be brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Dakota Heritage Bank, dhb.bank, the website. Here's a ball well hit into the gap in left center field. That's going over the head of the fielder all the way to the fence. Ketterall around second. She's going to come into third. She'll have the stop sign up there from Coach Iverson at third, and it's a stand-up double there to put the Burros runners in scoring position.
I was talking to Fugliston before the first game earlier today, and Coach Erickson was doing the batting practice with her, and there was some commentary about the way she was connecting with the ball to the point that Coach Erickson was kind of telling her where to hit it. She was placing it. She just seems to be kind of dialed in here today.
Avery Merck will come up, and yeah, it might have been those deviled eggs in the pregame.
I mean, there's possibility.
Yeah. How many obscure references can we make?
I would love if someone had a tray of, I mean, we can't have everything we've ever wanted, but if we had a tray of deviled eggs popping up here in the booth, we would.
I mean, we got a tray of cookies. I think we're good.
I think we're plenty pleased with that, yes.
Yeah.
Just
a little warm for deviled eggs.
I mean.
Yeah. Here's a ball well struck again. This one high in the sun, playing after it, coming over, making the catch is Odegaard in left field. Taking an advanced throw, comes into the plate, safe at home to third, out at third for the double play, but the run scores.
Yes.
So it will be a fly out to left field. Batter is out. Kyla Ketterall, she will tag, she will advance to home, score, and then the runner gunned out at third on what will be a 7-2-1-5.
I didn't see. Well, 7-1-5, yes, because it did not go home.
To get Fugliston there for the out. So the run comes in. Burros take the lead 1-0 on your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Bottom of 2 coming up next.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today.
And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Sierra Nipstead leads things off for Kindred-Richland against Kai Chenault. First pitch low, ball one. Chenault 7 pitches in her 1-2-3 first inning. She faces Nipstead here now to lead off the second, followed by Josie Mathis, Charlie Odegaard. 1-2-3, the 4-5-6 batters.
The on-deck circle, which is non-existent right now, if you take a peek at the camera angle here, that could really throw a person. It's as if we've got 2 people up at bat. Yeah?
Yeah.
A treat. But we don't. They do, right, and it's offset with our camera angle, but assuredly it's just fine with Nipstead at bat. She drops a bunt attempt at foul.
Yeah, right on in front of the plate and then into the batter's box, rolled, fall, and she's out.
She bunt attempt on a 2-strike count, yeah.
So out.
The next batter is number 6, Josie Mathis.
Coach Brandt's calling time.
There, and I think they're clarifying something. Did it hit her in the box? Maybe? I don't know. I didn't get a clear look at it. Because in front of the plate, if the bunt comes back, hits you as you're running, I think that is what was the call there by our umpire.
And is that?
And now they're going to have an umpire conference here. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back here with the call. Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
So the officials or umpires got together, and they did say batter is out. We do not have clarification if, one, she was out of the box when she laid down the bunt, or two, laid down the bunt and then the ball hit her as she was running down to first.
And just down that third base line, Coach Brandt from Kindred-Richland talking with the home plate umpire and discussing that. Again, after the officials got together there for a quick conference.
So they get together, they talk it out. The batter is out, one down, and it will be Josie Mathis batting now. So Mathis steps in, first pitch to her, popped up, foul territory, up against the fencing and over the fencing, out of play.
Mathis had some position changing in their victory over Valley City in the semifinals. The continuation game, been able to play a few different spots out there for Kindred-Richland on the defensive side.
Playing first base here today, played third base, as you mentioned, as well.
Yep, second base and out in right field.
Ground ball back to the pitcher, Chenault. She gloves, tosses to Willison at first, and the ground out for out number 2.
And you do have to wonder, obviously these kids have played a lot of softball. They play back-to-back games. It's not an uncommon thing for them. Sometimes fatigue can set in, and you have to wonder who's got the benefit here today. Burrows, of course, played earlier, had a break. That can be a good thing and a bad thing for you.
We'll see here as the pitch is delivered outside. Ball 1 to Charlie Odegaard. Odegaard here trying to get some things started for her offensively for when she gets back in the circle on defense. Here after the 1 run came across in the top half here for Hillsboro Central Valley on the sacrifice fly.
Think about the other factors, too, that are coming in here from the situations of, all right, so Hillsboro Central Valley, a win and you could say as a strike delivered here from Chenault, a bit of a triumphant victory earlier over Valley City. And then for Kindred-Richland, a shutout loss at the hands of the rival, so how you respond? And it's very early in this one still.
Yeah, and the Borough Bats did not get going till late in that victory.
That's true. 8 runs over the last 2 innings.
Early on, there was a couple free passes for the Vikings in their loss to Central Cass. Couple back-to-back hits to lead off the 4th inning, but other than that, could just not muster much of anything up on offense. As a line over to second base, knocked down by Merck, picked up, throw over to Willison at first, and it's back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings for the Vikings offensively. After 2 innings complete, Hillsboro Central Valley leads over Kindred-Richland 1-0 on your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hillsboro Central Valley to the plate. Evie Willison bats, number 8 hitter, followed by the 9-hole Colby Hattlestead. And top of the order with Kiera Gazette. First pitch, pop shot over third. Nice back pedal that time by Nipstead. Reaches out with the left hand and easily gloves it in for out number 1.
I'm not going to come out and say sort of like a jinx scenario on this, but oftentimes these qualifier games are efficient and the teams are just playing softball. And we're seeing it so far.
Here's a well-struck ball into center field. Going back, ranging over to her right is Schmitz, and Emma Schmitz gloves it for out number 2.
Hattlestead had a real nice first game against Valley City. Went 1 for 2 at the plate, scored, stole a base in that 7th inning, part of that 4-run 7th for the Burrows, and put the bat on the ball here this time. But nice play defensively by Kindred-Richland to get the out. 2 down.
You're talking about them, energetic and trying to get going. I assumed it was just because they wanted to get home so they could get ready for the final day of school tomorrow.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense too. And I know for Kindred-Richland players, they had to get out of class a little early, maybe missed a final there on Tuesday. At least that's what Coach Brandt had said. So, all the reasons. That or else they want to get back for Western Conference Final Game 2.
Here's a slap shot. Eats them up at second base, and it'll be a 2-out base hit here for Kiera Gazette, slapping one out of that left-handed batter's box in play.
Well, let's just be honest. I think they're just an aggressive, this is it, right? This is the loser out. This is a state qualifier. There's urgency here.
Well, because in a game like this, I think its momentum is so big. So if you can come out and grab it right away, it's a lot easier to ride that wave when you're coming back.
Agreed.
Here's a bunt shown, pulled back, strike one here, and it will be Cassette retreating back to the first base bag. Chloe Tice batting. She flew out her first at bat. 2 down, runner on first base. This one fouled out of play. Here, so 0-2 to the Borough third base, 2-hole batter.
She had pretty good tournament defensively too. She's had her moments at the plate, but has had pretty solid at third.
Because that goes from first, throw down is not in time. Just sneaks ahead.
Yeah, it was a really good throw. And now the take note too, the wind is coming in near 20-mile-an-hour gusts, and it will impact the throw down to second base. You can't say it, maybe did or didn't there, but nonetheless.
Flag blowing has picked up from earlier. That's center field flag.
As mentioned, 65 degrees, 20 degrees warmer than it was here on Monday.
Flags will be all throughout town here this weekend with graduation Memorial Day, the Stars and Stripes. Here's a pass ball that allows the runner to move up to third.
So Burrows have a runner in scoring position. 2 outs and a 2-2 count to the batter, Tice. Big opportunity now. You're looking at 1-0 lead. A crooked number would look pretty good if you're a Burrow fan right now.
These two teams played a competitive game their first time. I believe it was 11-10. The Vikings got the edge in that one. And
one-time matchup this year.
Swing and a miss on the 2-2. That will end the inning. So the runner stranded on third base. We go to the bottom of inning number 3. Score remains the same. Hillsboro Central Valley leading over Kindred-Richland 1-0. Your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Take your softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back here for the bottom of inning number 3. It is Kindred-Richland trailing Hillsboro Central Valley 1-0 as we get the Vikings to the plate. The designated player, Bergen Eisenschenk, will lead things off. Kate Odegaard will bat second, and Lauren Schliemann will bat third. The 7-8-9 batters, after they've gone down 1-2-3, 1-2-3 in the first 2 innings. Couple of ground balls, couple flyouts, 1 strikeout, and 1 we're not quite sure what the call was,
out.
Whether it was either interference or batting out of the box or what it was, but it wasn't out. Here's strike 1 to Bergen Eisenschenk.
Would you like me to go down in between innings and ask?
I mean, I'd like you to do something. Here's a pop-up in the infield over to first base. Effie Willison will grab it there for the can of corn out number 1.
I'm thinking like the in-game interviews with the coaches now in the NBA and the NFL too, and then just in-game interview with the official. And just ask him, so what was the play there?
When they challenge, Tony Brothers has to come over to the scores table and say, here's what happened. I think that's what they should do. Yeah.
We have a camera down there.
We do. We could turn on the audio of that camera too.
We could.
Yeah.
We'd make it all happen.
Yeah. Ball 1 here to Kate Odegaard, left fielder for the Vikings. Strike 1, evens the count. Odegaard here. Vikings didn't get the bats going much against Central Cass. Struck out 14 times. Had a four hits in the game. Here's a bunt laid down. Chenault fields it cleanly. Throw over to first where second baseman Avery Merck is covering. Good defensive rotation on the bunt defense, and that's a 1-4 out number 2.
Now, you talk about how the pitching difference is, right? Mitchell, aggressive. She's got real quick twitch movements. That's not Kaya Chenault. They are two different style pitchers, and a far cry from, additionally, what we've seen throughout the tournament as well with different pitching aspects. This is, very traditional styles anyway.
Noticed in that earlier game, too, a big thing. Mitchell's really pounding the inside and backed the batters off the plate, and then that really freed up the outside there, and she got a lot of swing and miss strike threes as well, too.
And, you think about that first game for Hillsboro Central Valley, Chenault was setting up a lot outside against Valley City.
Here is the 0-1 after it's fouled off. Is a ball 1-1 now to Lauren Schliemann.
We talk a lot about high school just getting strikes, right? And now this is a little bit different level of that type of contest. A lot of times you look at some of the younger pitchers. Hey, you just got to get the ball over the plate. We got to make the game go. Here in the tournament, we're seeing pitchers that can find a spot and hit it.
And we are seeing Cazette kind of set that glove on the outside part of the plate here to the right-hand hitters, and that would tail away from the right-handed pitching Chenault there, so maybe trying to get some movement horizontally on that as this one does come inside and miss for ball 3.
And Cazette's had a really great, background, and she could look up to Peyton Quam and what she was able to do over the years too, playing college ball at Jamestown. Just neat to see, and so you've got a great example ahead of you.
There's ball 4 outside, and that will be the first base runner of the game for the Vikings. They'll bring up
top of the order. Coming to the plate, 0.
Now here,
Emma Schmitz.
Emma Schmitz. Gotta adjust my lineup there. There. Had the flex player in the book. Flex player don't bat.
Nope.
So Emma Schmitz will bat. She popped out to first in her first at bat, and now she'll fall one over the first base dugout out of play.
There are 2 outs. It is the bottom half of the third inning, and Hillsboro Central Valley hanging on to a 1-0 lead over Kindred-Richland. Meanwhile, the Vikings have the tying run at first base.
Olson Softball Complex here, the site of the most of the region tournament. Did play the continuation game yesterday in Central Cass. There's we get a ball into right field coming in. It will drop in front of the right fielder Tice, and the runner will come up to third. Advance on the throw. Trail runner Schmitz goes to second base.
Now your tying runs at third. Go-ahead run at second as Kindred-Richland gets the bats going here in the bottom of the third with 2 outs.
Coming to the plate.
So Schliemann taking that, and then as we've seen the Vikings do, taking that extra base, especially those trail runners, they're making sure they know where they're at. Here, so Lila Kittleson will bat now. Kittleson 0 for 1, flew out in her first at bat. That was over to the shortstop Hannigan. First pitch to her, fly down the left field line, and will drift foul out of play.
Well foul.
Hooking the way the wind's blowing it that way.
No push.
After she fouled that one off. Interesting on how the outfield basically playing straight up here to the left-hand hitting Kittleson. She's pulled a lot of her hits this tournament over to right field here, but earlier today and now these first couple of bats here, she's been a little out in front, taking it the other way. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike count. 2 down, 2 on. Here's a ball line, just fall. That was a go-ahead base hit by a matter of maybe 1, maybe 2 inches.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get a good view. I got this post in my way this time, so I didn't get a real good view of it. But I believe you in your description.
It was
close
right there,
play for sure.
But also right in front of our umpire too, who could see it. And
let's go, Mr. Pennick down that third base line. He's not going to miss much. He's got the shades on too.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Caught foul tip for strike number 3.
Burrows get out of a jam.
Get out of a jam. They leave 2 in scoring position. They preserve their 1-0 lead as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Here, Dakota Heritage Bank. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935. Located in Oaks, North Dakota, they sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, you'll have to stop by and check out their clothing and footwear department, featuring the brands of Brothers in Arms, Howitzer, Ariat, Cinch, and Twisted X Footwear. Emery Vistos Implement everything and anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or call 701-742-2167.
Top of the 4th inning. Here's we welcome you back to the Olson Softball Complex in Hillsboro. Kevin Kochman hanging out with Jake Berkemeyer here today.
Your in-game update as we begin this 4th inning, brought to you by Tim Kazette Seed Sales, your Golden Harvest dealer. In this game, Hillsboro Central Valley, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base to the first 3 innings. Kindred-Richland, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base through these first 3 that have taken us a total of 35 minutes.
I like it.
Charlie Odegaard pitching now to Brooklyn Hanekamp. And the first pitch to her is up for ball 1. Santa Kritzberger, Kaya Chenault on deck in the hole, due up for the Burros in this 4th inning. Pitch there, turned her away, but it's there for strike 1.
Hanekamp walked and scored a run back in the victory over Valley City earlier today. Otherwise, at the plate, she was 0 for 3.
Odegaard delivers, little flinch, non-swing, not a full check swing, just a little flinch swing. Didn't go around. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff batter here in inning number 4. There's a strike called. Hanekamp Saturday with the inside the park grand slam.
That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. Yep. Ball got down, got by the fielder all the way to the fence, and brought in 4 runs. And, well, that was the margin in the 4-run victory over Northern Cass in that 4-5 quarterfinal matchup.
I'm just surprised these teams can play without having some raindrops.
Here's a swing and a miss. Going down, Odegaard picks up the strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for her, part of 3 in this game.
Got to think if the weather isn't much of a problem for you, it almost throws you a little bit.
You never know. Who knows what the weather's going to be like in Jamestown next week, where one of these teams will be joining the Central Cass Squirrels, representing Region 1 in the state tournament. Here's we get the first pitch, called strike 1 to Santa Kritzberger. This one down the line, foul. Trying to get it down that right field line. Kritzberger walked in her first at bat and then was forced out on a fielder's choice off the bat of Kai Chenault back in inning number 2.
That one's slicing pretty good to get foul territory over there in right field.
On an 0-2, here comes Odegaard. She's got 2 in a row. This one, not the punch-out pitch. That one fouled back again, out of play.
Not an easy out, Kritzberger at the plate.
Well, as we've mentioned, all-time leader in RBIs for the Burrow program. Congratulations to her. As the 0-2 held off, ball 1.
I find Santa, too, just in conversation. We've had her up here in some post-game conversations, and just a real genuine person. Yeah, nice to see that in these kids.
This one popped up. First base, Mathis calls everyone away, and Josie Mathis with the glove for out number 2.
2 outs here in the top half of the 4th inning as Kaya Chenault will bat.
Number 18, Kaya Chenault.
Chenault grounded into that fielder's choice. There was no throw to try and get her on the double play when they got the lead runner at second. There's Ketterall came in as a courtesy runner, and she would score on the sacrifice fly there from Avery Merck. But then the trail runner was doubled up at third there on that inning-ending double play, but the run did score before that third out.
She was 1 for 4 earlier today at the plate against Valley City, RBI in that game.
Strike one, ball one here from Charlie Odegaard to Kaya Chenault. Pitcher-on-pitcher matchup here in the top of inning number 4 with 2 outs. Hillsboro Central Valley leading 1-0.
We're so conditioned, by watching Major League Baseball to have a pitcher just be a pitcher. Strike outside. You kind of, in this case, you never know. Some of these are almost like the Shoheis where they can do it both.
I was about to say, have you never heard of Shohei Ohtani?
I have, yes.
Here's the 1-2 with 2 down. And a flared foul down the right field line. There, so Chenault stays alive. Choke up, get that back control. Just make contact. Contact is the name of the game in this game.
Well, and it showed in their victory over Valley City. They had one hit through the first 5 innings before they finally got the bats going. And when you hit the ball, it's fun.
Here's a ball hit. That one's going foul as well. Getting some foul balls over the left field line as well as the right field line this at bat.
Misses the young man in the swing over there. He stopped though. He said, "I'm gonna just see what's this ball out here for."
He's got the netting there.
Yeah, but it did miss the netting.
Here's a 6th pitch of the at bat, and it's low for ball 2. Even count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the base is empty for Hillsboro Central Valley. Top of inning number 4. And winner this one will go to the state tournament. We do know the participants out of Region 2.
Yeah.
Thompson Tommies, Region 2 champions, and Pembina County North wins the state qualifier over Carrington.
Yep.
So Pembina County North will go to state. Central Cass, state or region champions here in Region 1, state bound. Regions 3, 4, they crown their champions tomorrow, if I saw the bracket correctly.
Sure. And know this, last year in Region 2, you had Mayport CG, had Northwood, and Carrington were the representation last year at state softball, so a little change of pace this year.
Well struck. It's going back and playing it on the run there. Kate Odegaard makes a nice adjustment on the ball, gets the glove up, blocks out the sun, and then ball goes right into that glove for the final out. So it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of inning number 4. Hillsboro Central Valley leads Kindred-Richland with the Vikings coming to the plate on yourliveevent.com and your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Our batter for the Vikings is
Janet Tazarek will lead things off for the Kindred-Richland Vikings. Tazarek, Nipstead, Mathis. Here the middle of the order. 3, 4, 5 batters.
I'm curious to see if Chenault can maintain what she's doing on the circle. She's been playing very, very efficient, hitting her spots.
Missing on that one, though. Ball 1.
Yeah. Timing is usually of the essence when a comment like that comes out. It'd be like right now if you said, she hasn't given up a home run today.
Let's
just wait.
And it's well struck into the gap in right center field, and it is into the glove of Audrey Tice out there in right field. And Kevin's
Got you excited. I knew it wasn't that good off the bat. I thought maybe it would have, maybe even possibly gotten to. Good job to Tice out there to make that play. Yep. She's not 100% out there. It was a really nice play. She made a really solid play out there.
It was a nice solid pop off the bat, though.
Yeah. It was. No, I'm not taking anything away from you, Jake. Yeah.
Sierra Nipstead will bat now. 0 for 1 here today.
The only thing I'll take away is maybe some of them cookies from Tammy back there.
Here she'll fall this one back and out of play.
Had someone chime in last week on some of our track and field coverage about, I made a comment about pizza, somewhere during the broadcast, and they made a comment to the point of, now I'm hungry.
We'll have Minnesota track and field coverage tomorrow. On your liveevent.com.
Yeah, we'll let you take a voice break.
Well struck right field. This one will drop in front of Tice. She'll quickly get the ball back in, and it will be a one-out single there for Sierra Nipstead.
Nice hit by Nipstead. She came in
the next batter for the Vikings,
third inning of their continuation game on Tuesday, and just solid as ever. Third base, and then, just reliable at the plate. Proving it again here, and getting on base is what you need to do right now.
So 1 down, runner on. Josie Mathis will bat. Still a 1-0 game. This one well struck into right field. Tice cuts it off. Nipstead will take the turn at second. She'll get into third standing up, and the Burros will run that runner back to first. So earlier in the game, they allowed that trail runner to go because the throw went to third. Here it's just going to be keeping the runners on the corners.
A big opportunity here for Kindred-Richland now. Take advantage. You've got base runners. Right now the outs are in your favor. The bats are cooking. Try to take after it here.
Infield comes in. Seeing if they can get Nipstead down there at home plate on a ball in there, and it's going to be into the outfield. 3 straight hits, brings in the tie-in run. Kritzberger gets to it, and it will be runners on the corners. Now off first base. Watch that runner on third. Now they're going to run her back to first. Throw comes home. It's wild as it goes to the backstop, and the runner will advance up to second base as well. So we'll go down as a single into center. Nipstead scoring. The runner on first, Mathis, gets to third, goes home. She will score on a throwing error. Then with Odegaard going up to second on that same error.
And these are scenarios of a team that's needing the opportunities. They seized it, and they weren't going to let it go by. A couple of runs coming in with 1 out, and now the crooked numbers on the board. And you can, it's kind of like the Sharks. They can smell the blood in the water. So let's see if they can continue to be aggressive with 1 out.
Madeline Cubb will come in. She will run at second base. Courtesy runner there for Charlie Odegaard. Bergen Eisenschenk will come to the plate. Here, 1 down. 2 runs have come in. And the Vikings have taken the 2-0 lead. There with 3 straight hits of their total of 4 in the game. Called strike 1 here to Eisenschenk.
Central Cass kids, after winning the region crown, they're over playing a little ball, staying loose.
Pop up infield, second base. Avery Merck has it for the out, number 2.
I like seeing Avery Merck's confidence grow here today. She's had moments here this season for the Burros too, where she's just, maybe just trying to get deeper into her role here, and certainly here as of late has been very reliable at second base and covering and doing her roles.
With 2 down, Kate Odegaard will come up. Here, so after Charlie Odegaard got the RBI to come in, now Kate Odegaard comes up, and her first pitch popped up infield, first base, Willison got it for the out. But the Vikings get the 2 runs across. They take the lead on your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 2-1, leading over Hillsboro Central Valley. To the top of the 5th we head.
Stop on out to Watson's Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Get ahead of your spring planting needs with flowers, shrubs, and trees. Watson's Hardware Greenhouse is open now. Watson's Hardware, a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watson's Hardware and check out their greenhouse, which is open right now.
At Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, they understand that maintaining independence is important. Heritage House gives residents their independence while having access to supportive services tailored to your needs. Plus, on-site health care provided by Sanford Health can give you peace of mind knowing that coordinated and immediate care is always available. Find out more about independent living at Heritage House in Halstead. Call 218-456-2105 or visit halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Number 14.
2-1, Kindred leading over Hillsboro Central Valley. 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, 3 runners left on base for the Vikings. Burrows with 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. Here, ball 1. Here from Charlie Odegaard to Emerson Fuggleston. There she doubled her first at bat.
We've been talking about Emerson Fuggleston, and she, goes by Emmy sometimes for a nickname, but she just really seems to enjoy the game of softball and a reliable type player and someone that's easy to get behind. Celebrating some of those achievements earlier today too on that double, as she was kind of getting excited there at the bag, which is fun to see.
Yeah, they all have their double or triple dances. Here's a ball over to short, eats up to Zark. She stays with it. Throw, not in time.
Got to run her on first. So my question for you is, what would your double or triple dance be, Jake?
I ain't never hit a running on a double.
Are you sure?
Not since Little League.
Our next batter for
But
the
if you
Burros,
could, what are you
number
doing?
2,
Are you going to hit the Dougie?
No. 2
Couple of
claps,
claps.
And then the air 5.
And an air 5 to the dugout?
That's all you need.
Oh, that's classy. It's a I've been there before moment. Got it.
Here's a bunt laid down now here by Avery Merck, and that will move the runner up to second. She takes the turn. Center field comes in to play behind the runner there and get her back to the bag. So the sacrifice by Merck puts the runner in scoring position.
I think I'd go
Our next
3
batter,
amigos,
number
Olay,
15, Evelyn Willison.
on a double.
Pretty good.
I'd
Pretty
just
good.
call time for triple because I'd need to take a breath.
Here's a 1 down, tying run at second base. Here's Evie Willison.
I knew you weren't going to ask me for what my dance was, so I just had to interject it.
You are correct on
Yep,
that.
We've been there.
Strike 1 to Willison. Here she lined one over to third base. Nipstead, her first at bat, 0 for 1 today, and she falls behind 0-2 as strike 2 comes across.
Fuggleston's at second base and trying to put a little bit of thought into Odegaard's mind.
Line fall down the first base line. Here, and you talked about shadows earlier. Now that dugout shadow has crept across the first base line.
Yeah.
They're getting longer as we go on here.
Yeah, we're almost to the point where we could wave in the booth.
Here's a pitch, got her inside, swing and a miss. Strikeout there from Charlie Odegaard.
It's number 8, Colby Hattlestead.
Her 4th strikeout of the game. Colby Hattlestead. Just a little bit of a spark plug in the first game. Had that hit and made contact on another one that she was able to reach base on. Here now she's trying to see if she can put one into the outfield here and try and score that runner from second, tie things up.
2 outs, runner on second in the top half of the 5th inning.
Here's the pitch in for a strike.
Of course, Burrow's tying run at second base here at the 2-1 deficit.
Odegaard trying to preserve that lead into the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 0-2. It's a waste pitch outside, ball 1. Mentioned the efficiencies, the speed here in this one are 53 minutes. We're already in the the top of the fifth inning.
Yeah, teams just, there's urgency, other things that are kind of coming into play with it. Great to see, though.
Here's the 2-2. Runs it full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here to Colby Adelstead. Adelstead with the 1 batting glove approach here. Called strike 3.
Big pitch right there.
Kept that tying run at second base, and the Vikings get out of the inning. Still with the lead, 2-1. They lead going into their half of the fifth inning on your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
9-1, 2 batters for the Kindred-Richland Vikings. Here as they face Kai Chenault in the bottom of the fifth inning. Lauren Schliemann leads things off. Then Emma Schmitz and Lila Kittleson. Ball 1 to Schliemann, who walked her first appearance, and then she'll fall this one back out of play. Schliemann ended the inning at third base after that walk. It was back in inning number 3. She was the first base runner of the game for the Vikings. This one, off-speed pitch, missing for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chad Mears, Mark Salmon, Colby Pennick are umpires here today.
Is Mears behind the plate?
Yep.
Sandman's behind the plate?
Okay. Here's the called strike here. Evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kai Chenault pitching. Kira Kazette catching. Evie Wilson at first base. Avery Merck at second. Brooklyn Hanekamp at shortstop. Chloe Tice at third base. As the 2-2 is lifted into right field to Audrey Tice for a base hit.
Kindred-Richland, if you have your spray chart on your iPad score machine here, that spray chart shows a lot of right field hits from this Kindred-Richland Vikings team.
The last 7 batters, whether it's been a flyout, a base hit, or a pop-out or ground-out, everything has been to the right side.
And that to me doesn't seem like it's a coincidence, right? That's there's something, either they found a timing in the pitching, or they're just recognizing, okay, we want to send it there. We feel that may be the spot to go, that type of thing.
Here's a ground ball back to the pitcher. They'll just go the short way to 1 for the out. Runner will move up. Emma Schmitz with not a sacrifice, but a swinging productive out, number 1.
Our next batter is
just a good old-fashioned 1-3 put out. Huh?
Lila Kittleson will now bat. Here for the Kindred-Richland Vikings. Runner in scoring position. Here late in this game, 5th inning. Trying to plate some extra runs, some insurance runs. Kittleson 0 for 2 today with the flout and a caught fall tip for a strikeout. Here she'll bunt it foul, strike 1.
Figured we'd switch the camera angle there for a moment when the catcher was coming right back to our field level camera. I thought that was pretty fair. Give you a bit of what it feels like to be on the field, right?
Here's the 0-1 grounder over to first. Willison will take it to the bag herself, then check the runner who advances to third in Schliemann.
2 down now, bottom of the 5th inning. Kindred-Richland has a runner at third base to add to their lead, 2-1 over Hillsboro Central Valley. Tazarek will come to bat here for the Vikings.
Tazarek last time up had that long fly ball over to Tyson right field. She bats from the right side. Chenault delivers first pitch ground ball, backhand knockdown, stick with it. It's here. Tice throws across to the diamond, gets the out, and that raises up the Richter scale meter that time. A big out there, backhand at third, throw to Willison for the out, and that keeps that run from scoring and brings the Borough Bats back out of the dugout. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Kindred-Richland leading over Hillsboro Central Valley 2-1. Your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Kira Kazette, Chloe Tice, Brooklyn Hannekamp. It's the 1-2-3, top of the order up for Hillsboro Central Valley. Ball 1 here from Charlie Odegaard.
Top of the 6th inning, Olson Softball Complex, 63 degrees still, just approaching 8 o'clock here this evening.
The 1-0 is there for a called strike. Here again earlier today, congratulations head coach Scott Kost and the Central Cass Squirrels. They are your Region 1 champions. They defeated Kindred-Richland 8-0. Hillsboro Central Valley picked up the victory over Valley City 8-5. And as we get a ball popped up, out of the glove, nearly had it on the second effort that time. Odegaard battling the sun and right where the shadows of the fall pole crossed there. She was trying to catch it. Just couldn't quite hold on to it, and it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And then the spectators out there in left field, beyond the white chalked line, you know, they were coming into play. Ball was right there. But that's a heck of a run, too, for Odegaard out there in left field to come in on that play. So, and it hit her in the glove. Ball just slipped out. Wasn't able to hold on to it.
Kazette with a second opportunity. She'll take this pitch outside for a ball.
Well, for the Burros, that's maybe a free pass, right? You had a chance there to for the defense to put it away, but now the Burros have an extra chance.
Up the middle, there's it is. Base hit, sneaks its way through, and Kazette, the tying run, is aboard here in the top of the 6th for Hillsboro Central Valley.
It turns out all they needed was that second chance, and they were able to find themselves to the base paths. And a nice hit there for Kazette. Good spot in the order, of course, too, for the Burros.
See here, Tice, she has dropped down or attempted to drop down a bunt a time or two here. Kazette with the speed at first, see if that's what they want to do. Maybe hit and run opportunity, I don't know. Here's the first pitch called strike. Runner stays back.
You know, hitting the ball is fun. A little offense would be fun. I think both teams would like to see a little flurry here towards the end.
Some late innings. That's when the Burros got going against Valley City early on. As bunt is shown, pulled back, runner goes, and the throw is off into center field. Kazette's thinking about it and then sees Coach Iverson at the third say, no, get back.
Yes.
And quickly reverses course there and stays safe at second base.
At times, you sure would like to be aggressive, but there's a Good call right there. Coach Brandt is out here to have a quick conversation.
I think Tazarek there with that getting by her, I think she took maybe a little bit of a tumble, something. I think they're just making sure she's all good, didn't hit the elbow or something like that on the turf. So while they do that, let's take a look here at our Bank North bracket breakdown.
Yeah.
As Central Cass goes 3-0 on their way here to a Region 1 championship, to victories over Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Edgeley, 13-0, 15-0 over Hillsboro, Central Valley, and 8-0 over Kindred-Richland. Hillsboro, Central Valley defeated Northern Cass 13-9, lost to Central Cass, and then earlier today defeated Valley City 8-5, and Kindred-Richland with a quarterfinal victory over the Hankinson Co-op, then defeated Valley City 12-8 in a postponed multi-day game, and then lost to Central Cass 8-0 earlier today in that region championship. And that's how we get to this matchup in the state qualifier between the Vikings and the Burros. There with your bracket breakdown from Bank North. For everyday banking to ag and business lending, Bank North supports local families and businesses with financial solutions rooted in community commitment and local decisions. Visit banknorth.bank to learn more. Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Here's the 1-2, well struck here into center field, going back on the run over the head. It will drop in. The tying run will come across, and now as the throw comes in with a stand-up RBI double from Chloe Tice.
Well, you think about this, right? Opportunity. Kindred-Richland had the ball in their hand in foul territory, and because that ends up scoring off of that drop in foul territory. It's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Brooklyn Hannekamp.
Brooklyn Hannekamp will look to keep things going after back-to-back hits by Hillsboro Central Valley, 2 of the 5 hits they've had in this game. Hannekamp today 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses for ball 1.
A lot of encouragement hearing from the fans out there. Some good things here today at the Olson Softball Complex.
Here's the pitch. Call the strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good crowds on hand here each day so far, too, even with the subpar weather a couple days.
Yeah, they still
nice
showed up. They still showed up. There's some, and even yesterday with the continuation game, a few made the trek to Castleton.
High fly, fall territory, first base side, out of play. Brooklyn Hannekamp falls behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here with no outs, runner on second base. Run has come in, tie this game up. The run in the second for the Burros on a sacrifice fly. Now a RBI double gives them the tying run in the 6th after Kindred-Richland took the lead with a 2-run 4th inning. This one, again, high fly, first base side. This will also go out of play.
Hits the top of the dugout there. Yeah, thinking about it, you come to the Olson Softball Complex, you anticipate fantastic concessions. You get that. I haven't had a burger here since Lee Erickson was on the grill, though, and I don't know if I dare start.
Try new things, man.
I know you should.
Here's a pitch outside for a ball.
The hot dogs, though.
Tice at second base, getting a nice lead off there. I don't know if she's maybe trying to bait into a throw or a delayed steal down there at second base.
I don't know either.
I know you don't. Here, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3. Got her looking there. Strikeout there for Charlie Odegaard.
Our next batter at the plate.
I'll bring up Santa Kritzberger.
7, Santa Kritzberger.
Kritzberger 0 for 1 today with a walk and a pop out towards the first base, second base area.
Go ahead run at second base for the Burros.
Trying to be that cleanup hitter and clean up the base path.
Be the time to do it if she wanted to. Some late game heroics. Home field. Region tournament, state tournament on the line.
Final game at your home field. Go off the bang, and we got
It's
a balk.
Are you going to go with the balk?
Well.
Or is that just a ball? I don't know where the ball was lost in her release.
It went forward, so it's a wild pitch. It's just a ball.
So it's just a ball, yes,
Yep.
right, yep.
Yep. had it gone backward or anything
That'd be
there,
a
but
buck.
yeah. Now here's a ball cut, fouled off, out of play. First time we've seen that here this region tournament.
Okay. Yeah, I did not see it. There was a couple of lower pitches. There might have been, in that continuation game, might have seen one with Delaney Everhart, come to think of it.
Here's a bloop over towards shortstop. Good read by Tice at second to get back as it goes right to the glove of Tazarek.
And Tazarek also good awareness to just kind of angle herself towards the runner at second in case she was still, off the bag.
So runner holds, and now 2 outs. Kai Chenault trying to come through with a RBI situation. And this one hit shallow in the gap. It drops in. They wave the runner around third, and there will be a throw coming home. Not in time. Runner goes for second base, and Chenault is in with a base hit RBI, heading up to second on the throw. And the Burros take the lead.
Huge play for Hillsboro Central Valley, and also for Iverson, down there at third base. Coach decides, yep, we're just going to go and be aggressive in the situation, and got it. Ketterill's in now as a courtesy runner at second base, but that awakens the crowd. The Burros, 2 runs this inning, take the lead in the top of the 6th.
Coming to the plate.
Late inning offense,
14, Emmy Fogelstead.
putting them ahead. Now 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, 2 runners left on base. Kindred-Richland, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. 4 runners have been left on base in their 5 trips to the plate this game. And here's the pitch. Strike 1. Ugleston here, 2 for 2, doubled and singled. Here she was thrown out at third, trying to advance on a sacrifice fly tag in the second. And here's one right back to the pitcher, Odegaard. Throw over to first for the out. Hillsboro Central Valley, though, able to take their lead with 2 runs. They lead 3-2. Your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, dhb.bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with Dakota Heritage Bank on yourliveevent.com.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility wants you to enjoy the events in the communities of our area. Here's to living the sweet life. American Crystal Sugar, Drayton.
Sarah Nipstead leads things off for Kindred-Richland, and the first pitch line to the glove on the ground there to Chloe Tice at third. Pick and field to Willison at first, and 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hillsboro Central Valley with 2 runs in the top. They lead 3-2 over Kindred-Richland.
Well, that's the way you want to start the inning if you're the Burro defense.
The next batter for the Vikings,
Josie Mathis will bat now.
Mathis.
Mathis the ground out, but last at bat singled and came around to score that first run of the game for the Vikings in inning number 4.
Well, maybe this is the time for Mathis to continue that confidence and positivity here at the plate. See if she can't get back on and start something fresh.
Correct myself. She scored the second run of that.
At the time, the go-ahead run.
Yeah. She did single, though. Came around to score on the error.
Okay.
Yeah. It was the same at bat as Nipstead scoring, but just, second run to come across. Here's ball 2 to Mathis. Chenault delivers the pitch for ball 3. 55 pitches here for Chenault, starting work in inning number 6.
It's a very good number. Yeah, through 5 innings, basically 50 pitches to average 10 a game. That carries over her role from the last 3 in the first game of the day. She started the game earlier today against Valley City in the 20s for the first couple innings and then settled into 14, 13, 11. So an average of 10 here in this game against Kindred-Richland. Fantastic.
3-1, soft pop-up in the infield, third base. Chloe Tice has this one. She'll get the assist on the ground out. Now she gets the put out on the pop-up towards third. 2 down. Charlie Odegaard.
Vikings, number 3.
RBI single her last at bat. 2 runs scored on the play after an error allowed that second run to come in. That was the only 2 scored by the Vikings here today. That was in that 4th inning. Since that hit to the ground ball, left side goes foul, past the third base bag, out of play. Since that hit by Odegaard, a leadoff single by Schliemann to start the 5th inning, who was left at third base. Everyone else has been retired by Chenault since then, so getting 7 of the next 8 batters out. Here's an 0-1 with 2 outs and the base is empty. Check swing held up. It's outside, ball 1.
Extra brake noise here in Hillsboro because of the I-29 construction off and to the west.
So we get a swing and a miss. First strike, 2.
Adds to the summer nights aesthetic.
Dynamite drop in, Wally.
Sunset 9:04 this evening.
That is exactly 1 hour away as we hit 8:04 local time. This game 1 hour, 15 minutes old. Good pace here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch up high for a ball. Even count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 gone. Nobody on base here for Kindred-Richland trying to start a 2-out rally.
Here, if they do so, it would be Bergen Eisenschenk up next, as this one's flared fall.
Good thing we have a group of Central Cass softball players kind of just hanging out in the diamond here to the west because they can shag those foul balls.
We're getting reps in.
Yeah.
Doing a little BP, a little pitching practice. Yeah, get the reps in when you can. There's this one's fall to the backstop. Just wide of the backstop, actually, past the netting.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on base in a 3-2 ball game in the bottom of inning number 6. Kai Chenault delivers here to Charlie Odegaard, and this one is up high for a ball, and this pitcher versus pitcher battle runs full. Chenault looks in here with the sign and delivers this one, flared fall.
Somebody made a catch out there in foul territory.
Looks like one of the parents down there.
Garnered some excitement.
Parents, guardians, fans, someone.
Cherished loved ones, maybe.
This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat here for Charlie Odegaard.
Staying alive.
This one popped up infield. Willison has it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, bottom of the 6th. Burrow's looking for insurance. As we come back in the top of the 7th, they lead 3-2. Your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the big air ATV show in the R&J Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins. The fun never ends.
We finally hit the Dave Nelson playlist. Little
Finally,
Johnny Cash
you had to
going
get
here.
through it. It took multiple days.
Took 8 games, 6 innings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get to the bottom of the 7th here in the state qualifier, and we get the
Finally,
Ring of Fire.
Johnny Cash shows up.
Going down, down, down. One of these teams is going to go down to Jamestown for the state tournament. Swing and a miss here by Avery Merck, leading off the inning for Hillsboro Central Valley. Merck, then Evie Willison, Colby Hattlestead, due up 1, 2, and 3. Pitch up here for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
What was the number you had on pitches again for
Odegaard?
Odegaard, yeah.
After these two, she has now thrown 86. Here's pitch number 87. Popped up, fall, going out of play. Up against the... Yeah, it's out of play.
Yep.
Out of play there. 87 for her. 59 strikes, 28 balls. Kai Chenault, 66 pitches through her 6 innings complete. 48 strikes, 18 balls. Very nice ratio there on the
strikes
in
to
the
balls.
zone to out of the zone.
Right. Now, Odegaard was in the 80s in the game earlier today.
She was at like 110.
It was 110. I thought I had gotten over that. Okay.
Here comes the 1-2, and this one is hacked at there, missed for strike 3.
That's the kind of start that Kindred-Richland needs. Just take care of business.
15, Evelyn Willison.
Go 1, 2, 3 if they can. Don't give up any additional, and make the smallest mountain to climb as you can when you go to the bottom of the 7th.
That's right.
They will have their 7, 8, 9 batters to try and start that bottom of the 7th rally. Meanwhile, though, it's strike 1 here to Evelyn Willison. Followed up by ball 1 to Willison. Odegaard. Here in, this now pitch number 91. Here's 7 strikeouts, 6 hits, 1 walk allowed. 3 runs. Here's a ground ball by Willison on the 2-1. It's over to short, picked by Tazark, and the nice strong throw across the diamond for the 6-3 ground out number 2.
Allen was a good scoop over there at first base as well, and stretch to make sure the out was contained. 2 down, top of 7, and Hattlestead would like to try to extend things and give the Burros some possible insurance.
Colby Hattlestead, number 9 hitter in the order. 0 for 2 today with a fly out and got caught looking here back in inning number 5. This one misses outside the zone. Strike 1, ball 1 on the first 2 pitches. Here to the left-handed hitting Hattlestead. It's inside for a ball. Two down, base is empty, top of the 6th. There's top of the 7th. There's a ground ball back to the pitcher, Odegaard. She'll throw over to first, and that the inning that the Vikings ordered, a 1-2-3 uneventful. Send them up, send them down. Now let's get to the plate here for the Vikings. They trail 3-2 going into the bottom of the 7th of the state qualifying game. Your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
What was that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe insurance,
maybe? Nah, I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
3-2, Kindred-Richland trails Hillsboro Central Valley. They're up in the bottom of the 7th, trying to walk off and head down to the state tournament. First pitch, fouled back by Bergen Eisenschenk. Kate Odegaard, Warren Schliemann. 7, 8, 9 batters scheduled here for Kindred-Richland.
Now, in both cases, right, you'd like to think that this is just like any other moment, any other game, but this is a very big situation for both of these teams to be in right now.
Pitch off for ball 1.
Kind of the games that you're on the edge of your seat, right? It's a one-run game for all the Tostitos, if you will.
Could be. Could be. Here's a ball hit into shortstop there. Hannekamp comes over as it just hangs up long enough for her to run off to her left and catch it there just shy of the second base bag.
2 outs away from a state tournament berth.
Number 8.
We'll bring up Kate Odegaard. Odegaard 0 for 2 today. Outside of that 4th inning, Chenault hasn't allowed a lot of hard contact in this game. Here's a ground ball left side, picked at third by Tice. Throw to first. Wilson with a stretch for the out.
And the Vikings are down to their final out here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Kindred-Richland, and do we have...
Our next batter is number 2.
We do have
Lauren Schliemann.
Schliemann coming to the plate. She has reached twice on a walk, on a single. Been stranded at third base both times. She's hoping that is not the case this at-bat. And it's down the right field line, and it's going to drift foul.
I want to remind everybody there will be Region 1
There,
awards
so
after this inning.
Hillsboro Central Valley, Kindred-Richland regular season. Vikings got that one 11-10 in a one-run game, and Burroughs trying to return the favor in a one-run game here in a state qualifier game.
That's a big deal.
No balls, 1 strike. Here to Lauren Schliemann. This one in the dirt. She'll dance out of the way of that one.
If you're going to be a time when the ball gets away from the catcher, this would be it when nobody's on base.
2 down. Bottom of the 7th. Chenault looking at that wristband, getting the pitch call. Sets up. She will rock and deliver. Called. Strike 2. One strike away.
Big outside placement of that one.
There is catcher Cazette gets out of the stance and just tells everyone, hey, 2 down, 2 down.
Got to hold everybody back here. It's a big moment, and for Kaya, what
Here's
an
the
opportunity.
1-2. Fouled to the backstop.
You can feel that. You could feel the excitement down to the right in that first baseline.
Yep.
And tension, excitement all together.
Yeah, Schliemann steps back into the box. Chenault rocks and delivers.
Right down the middle, just
but low.
I mean, that was a fantastic pitch that just was low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Had a nice little cut to it.
2 down, base is empty. 1-run ball game. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes the 2-2. That one's low as well. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
May as well.
Now, you don't want to give her a meatball, but you also don't want to lose her after you were ahead in this one. You're 1-2. Now it's full at 3-2, and here's the pitch. Popped up here into center field, giving chase. It gets by Kritzberger. It will go to the fence. Here, Schliemann will take the turn at second. She heads to third. Throw comes in. They're going to hold her at third base, and the tying run is now just 1 station away.
And, you know, just like you say, it's on both sides. You feel the tension and excitement and nerves on one side. The other side, a little quieter.
It's number 0.
But a big-time swing on that one.
Schmitz.
Now we'll bring up Emma Schmitz.
Top of the order.
Top of the order. 1 for 3 here today with a fly-out, single, and a ground out. But also the other thing here, if you're the Burroughs, even knock on wood there, something gets by the catcher, that tying run is right there.
You got to think about that.
So looking for that out at first for that force before that runner comes in from third. And as we said, Schliemann has been to third base now 3 times today and has not come any further.
Things stacking up on all sides.
With 2 down, here comes Emma Schmitz. First pitch, fouled to the netting. Strike 1. Here to the Kindred-Richland center fielder.
A lot of games that get a little lopsided. You look forward to scenarios like this one when all the pitches matter.
She would be the winning walk-off run as the ball gets to the backstop. Here and throw to the plate, and the runner's safe. We're tied up. Schliemann will be safe at home on the wild pitch. She comes in to score a clutch 2-out triple. Scores in the wild pitch.
Earlier we had that ball that could have been caught in foul territory by Kindred-Richland, right? And then you have here could have been a strike 3, the difference of inches.
And we're all even here in the bottom of the 7th. So Kindred-Richland, here's a ball hit into left field, and it will be knocked down there and hauled to a single. Going after it, couldn't quite glove it, but at least stopped it down and kept extra bases from being obtained.
That was in
there with,
and that's also a tough spot, right in left field now, as we've seen this entire game with the way the sun coming down, it gets right in your face.
7th hit of the game for Kindred-Richland, and Lila Kittleson up to the plate. She's 0 for 3.
So you're saying she's due?
That's why that. Oh, no, never mind. It's going fall. Oh.
See if that one worked out.
Yep.
And that's why your friends call me Whiskers.
Yep. But that one will be fall back out of play for a half second.
We're playing the game,
Here's the 0-1 now with 2 down. Game is tied 3-3. Burrows trying to go to extras. Vikings trying to walk it off. Winning run at first base. That one, ground ball towards short, backhanded by Hanekamp. Throw across to first, there for the out. So we get bonus softball here in the final game of the Region 1 tournament. Who's going to go to state? We'll go to the top of the 8th to try and figure that answer out. Hillsboro, Central Valley, Kindred-Richland tied at 3. Your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side. Corner 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Bonus softball, supplemental softball. Here, top of the 8th inning.
Number 1.
Hillsboro, Central Valley at the plate. They're top of the order. Kara Kazette, Chloe Tice, Brooklyn Hanekamp. Here in the 8th inning, after they couldn't quite close it out in 7, Vikings of Kindred-Richland got one across. Burrows trying to see if they can scratch one. Normal innings. It's not like the major leagues where you put the last runner out at second or anything like that.
I was kind of hoping we'd do that, but recognizing that's not the rules of the high school league.
Here's ball 1, strike 1.
High School Activity Association in North Dakota. Just takes one run.
One run in defense is what it takes here in the extra innings. Here's Odegaard, delivers pitch number 99 of this game for a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well over 200 pitches for the day. I was telling the coaches from Valley City earlier today about the old days of the double elimination scenarios as we're seeing here. But sometimes you get games pitch. Whoa, time's called.
Batter had time called. Pitcher was
ready to roll.
Often
you do get in these situations, right? You're going to just have to ride it out. Kids are going to have to, stretch that arm as long as they can. Unlike baseball, where there's a pitch count.
Here's a ball popped up, and it will be caught in foul territory there by catcher Lila Kittleson.
She's excited about it, too, and she should be. It's a nice play. And take advantage of those opportunities anytime you get one out.
And in extra innings, that first out might be the biggest out.
Hey, you don't want to let them get on, but you just don't want to start anything.
Chloe Tice had the RBI double back in the 6th inning. That tied things up. Then she came across to score the go-ahead run as this ball hits in fair territory but bounces into foul. And that's where it's picked up there by Kittleson, so it will go down as a foul ball, strike 1.
Top of the 8th inning, there's one out. Nobody on base for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, winner to the state softball tournament next week in Jamestown.
We'll join Central Cass as the region champs. The Squirrels are the region champs. They will join the Squirrels as representatives of Region 1 at that state tournament. We also know out of Region 2, Thompson and Pembina County North.
Yep.
So there we got 3 of the 8 teams set up.
That's correct. We're just waiting on this one.
This one is ball 1. And then regions 3 and 4 will be decided as well.
They will be.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes, foul to the backstop.
Tomorrow is when the State B track and field meet gets underway. We'll go Thursday, Friday, Saturday out in Bismarck at the Community Bowl with hourly updates following the Hillsboro Central Valley Runners on 106.5 FM KRJB. On radio action here for you on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Again, fall to the backstop. Sticking around. Chloe Tice, 5 pitches, 4 of them she's fouled off. This one popped here, past second base, over there, and making the catch is Hillman. Elizabeth Hillman gets it for out number 2.
It's actually Schliemann over at second base.
They rotate that back. They did. They flipped Schliemann and Hillman.
Yep.
Okay.
She's there. We haven't had many plays to second base.
We haven't. Here now will be Brooklyn Hannekamp. First pitch to her. Wanted to let it rip, but it was inside. She'll take it for ball 1.
Not picking on officials, because I'm not. I like officials a lot. But there used to be a day where they would look up at the booth and hold up numbers or hand signals to tell you what's going on.
Pitch outside for ball 2.
Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they don't. But, okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
Maybe it's just the individuals. Nah, you know what? Hey.
They got a lot going on.
They do. I'm not picking on them. I'm just saying.
Pitch low for a ball.
Time is called here.
Yeah, so batter just stepping out here on a 3-0.
There's
a get me over strike called on pitch number 110.
Ooh, you got a pitch count alert on that machine, huh?
Yeah.
That's neat.
Footloose and fancy free.
Absolutely. That's you in a nutshell.
Here's the 3-1. Ground ball left side at short. Through the wickets. And the extra life in this inning for Hillsboro Central Valley.
Is that the type of break you need? Because hitting the ball is fun. We've talked about that earlier today.
The next batter for the Burros, number 7.
First error of the game for Kindred-Richland. They did have 2 against Central Cass earlier.
Yep.
Here in what is now their 15th inning of the day.
And really, about a 20-ish minute or so break in between? So not a lot of break. I mean, that's the way that the cookie crumbles, too. It's part of the plan.
Here's a ball lifted, foul out of play here from Santa Kritzberger. Kritzberger walked, has flown out and lined out in her 3 late appearances so far. See if she can put a ride into something here as this one comes inside. It's called a strike on the black. Kritzberger was in close to the plate. She thought it was inside, but it was right where it needed to be.
A spot for Santa. This would be that moment for her, wouldn't it?
Here comes the 0-2, 2 down. Odegaard's pitch swung
Inside.
through, dropped through. No, fall tipped. Fall tipped. Fall tipped keeps her alive. There, otherwise would have been Kittleson would have had to throw down. So the count stays, no balls, 2 strikes to Santa Kritzberger. Called strike 3, and the Vikings have a chance to walk it off here when we come back in the bottom of inning number 8, tied up 3-3 on your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard on yourliveevent.com. North Dakota Class B Region 1 softball state qualifying game.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Jana Tazarek, Sierra Nipstead, Josie Mathis trying to team up and walk off here in the state qualifying game. Bottom of the inning number 8. First pitch, check swing, went around, strike called. 0-1 to Tazarek, 0 for 3 here today. Against Kaya Chenault, facing her for the 4th time. Chenault, I don't know what you had for pitches for her in the first game. Here's pitch number 83 as she gets a swing and a miss.
I'd love to tell you.
Pulled the string on that one a little bit. Shadows are getting longer here. Got our home plate camera basically covered in shadows there. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chenault gets that first strikeout here in inning number 8. For her, that is her 3rd strikeout. It gets 7 hits, 1 walk, and the 3 runs, 2 earned runs given up here today.
Okay, Chenault, game 1 in the win over Valley City is his first pitch to the at-bat as a strike. 126 pitches to my numbers in the first game.
So that was pitch number 85 there. She delivers to Nipstead, who's 1 for 3 here today. Singled, scored a run back in that 2-run 4th inning.
She had 20-plus pitches in each of the first 4 innings in that win over Valley City.
Ball lifted here to short, knocked down, picked up, throw not in time, goes wide. They're waving the runner around to second. Good rebound off the throw. Throw down to second is not in time, though, as Nipstead works her way up to second base. Would have beat it out as the infield single.
Yep. She would have been there either way, yep.
But then the throw
advances
her to second base on the Burrow error.
Yep, big play, right? Big play. So now you're looking at
the plate, number 6.
There's some speed over there at second. So Nipstead, is she going to? How aggressive are they going to be here? I'd say why not.
Here they got Josie Mathis and Charlie Odegaard up next, or at the plate and up next. And now our umpire talking with catcher Kazette there. Are they possibly appealing something?
I don't believe so. But a big spot now for Kindred-Richland with a runner on second, only one out.
Here's the first pitch to Josie Mathis there for ball one. Mathis 1 for 3, ground out, single, ground out. She singled after Nipstead did in the fourth, and then they both came around to score. Here comes the 1-0 from Chenault. That one popped up out of play.
Yeah, fun game because we were talking off the air about, scenarios, how close things have been for both teams, right, where things could be differently, and we would have a game over by now. Very exciting, fun, good to have it. Someone's going to leave crushed today regardless, but maybe now even a little bit more, but that's the way it goes. Both teams want it, of course.
Here's the 1-1, ground ball. Here picked up at short, throw to first.
He's off.
Off the bag, everyone's safe. I was watching here our umpire because that ball was Nipstead crossing there. If they had ruled any
I didn't think
obstruction, I didn't think there was.
I didn't think there would have been.
I didn't think
no.
there was. So,
and if a little bit, right? That's gamesmanship or some, if you know what that scenario is like. That's if there was. I'm not saying that at all. I don't believe it to be, but that's a good point to see where she was at. She definitely had a lead, a light lead, and the ball's coming at you. So
Charlie Odegaard will bat now. Burrows bring the infield in, so that essentially takes away the conventional double play.
Yep.
They're trying to make sure that lead runner doesn't score. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second, no throw down. Almost like defensive indifference.
Correct.
Was called strike one here to Odegaard. Outfield, basically your normal depth.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit off the line in left field here with a right-handed batter up.
No, a fly ball in the outfield is all they need.
Bunt shown, pulled back. Ball one. So perhaps the Vikings trying to manufacture a little bit, and sometimes all you got to do is just put the ball in play.
Well, it's really all you need to do in this case. There's no doubt about it with only one out. Get her done.
Here, so the 1-1. Winning run at third base in the bottom of the eighth inning. This one popped up, and it will land in front here, and the runner,
wow, ball rolled foul.
Wily play that time by the catcher, Cazette.
You get a couple of revolutions, and it stops dead. I mean, then your bases are loaded. You think about in the scenarios, it's not, the end of the world, but.
Letting it hit, well, I don't know if they let it hit, but couldn't get to it, and then when it hit, they let it roll, and it went fall for strike two.
You mean if you don't drag the field the correct way, that maybe sits, I'm just saying, again, scenario.
And now here's a ball up the middle, and the Vikings will walk it off.
Wow.
Charlie Odegaard comes through with an RBI single in the eighth inning. Nipstead comes across to score, and it will be the final score, 4-3. Here, the Kindred-Richland Vikings will go to the state tournament, 4-3. Winners in extra innings over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros in the state qualifying game.
As we talked, some team's going to leave with heavy heart. There's no question. Both teams played really well in this ball game, did what was needed. It's tough when things end. There's no question about it. And either team was going to feel that way regardless if they came out on the short end here. But lots of reasons to put the heads up high after this whale of a game in the state qualifier.
We'll be back with your post-game report from the Norman County Raceway. Rehash this one in the tournament itself. Here, Kindred-Richland walking off. 4-3 winners over Hillsboro Central Valley.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Welcome you into your post-game report here from the Norman County Raceway. As it is Kindred-Richland over Hillsboro Central Valley, your final score. Before we get to our summary, we're going to go with our PA address here as they recognize the state qualifying Kindred-Richland Vikings and also the all-region team.
Will the representatives from Kindred-Richland come forward to accept your state qualifier trophy? Good luck at the state tournament, the Vikings. Next, we're going to hand out the individual awards. These awards are sponsored by the North Dakota High School Coaches Association. The Region 1 softball team. From Lemoore Litchfield, Marion Edgley, Betsy Huber. From Maple River, Abigail Killoran. The Pirates fast pitch, Izzy Hernandez. From Hillsboro, Central Valley, Senna Kritzberger. From Hillsboro, Central Valley, Kaya Chenault. And from Hillsboro, Central Valley, Kiera Cosette. From Valley City, Bethany Schulheis. Also from Valley City, Addie Gerhardt. From Northern Cass, Samantha Hoyland. From Northern Cass, Courtney Daniels. From Enderlin, Renna Evanson. From Enderlin, Karina Olson. From Kindred-Richland, Jenna Tazarek. From Kindred-Richland, Charlie Odegaard. From Kindred-Richland, Lila Kittleson. And from Kindred-Richland, Josie Mathis. From Central Cass, Whitney Mitchell. From Central Cass, Aspen Preen. From Central Cass, Sophie Sherwhite. And from Central Cass, Brady Bussey. Region 1 has many good teams with many good coaches. This year, the Region 1 Coach of the Year, Scott Cost. And the Region 1 Player of the Year. The catcher, number 19, Aspen Preen. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Great games were played. Have a safe drive home.
There we go, our all-region team being announced for Region 1. Also Coach of the Year and Senior Athlete of the Year as well, as they get their photo ops out here at middle of the infield. Central Cass is your region champion, and then walking off in the bottom of the 8th inning, Kindred-Richland defeats Hillsboro Central Valley for the state qualifying game. Here is your Norman County Raceway post-game report. NormanCountyRaceway.com, the website. Here for the tickets available on sale now for the World of Outlaws late models coming Tuesday, June 30th in Ada. It was clutch at bats for the Kindred-Richland Vikings in the 7th inning, trailing by 1 with 2 outs. They get a triple from Lauren Schliemann, and then the next batter at the top of the order, Emma Schmitz, able to bring that run in. Actually, the run scored in on a wild pitch, and able to tie the game up after 7. In the 8th, after the Vikings defense got a 1-2-3 inning, first batter struck out. Next, it was a single with the runner, next batter reaching on error, and then the RBI walk-off there from Charlie Odegaard to win things for the Kindred-Richland Vikings. She gets the win as the pitcher, and they get the win as the team there with the walk-off in the 8th inning. Here on YourLiveEvent.com, stick with us. We'll have more post-game reaction coming your way. Players join us as well, too, when we return here to the Olson Softball Complex, site of the Region 1 Softball Tournament.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Your post-game report from the Norman County Raceway after Kindred-Richland defeats Hillsboro Central Valley in 8 innings to win the state qualifying game. Here they will advance on and go to the state tournament. Let's look at our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, and it's not going to be the walk-off. It's not going to be the walk-off because I'm going to go in the 7th inning. Lauren Schliemann there with the 2-out triple, ropes one there to right center field, on her way to third, scores in the wild pitch after that to tie the game. That was a big 2-out hit. That was a big connection, obviously, as it tied the game there. And that is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. HalsteadTel.com.
You know, it was just such a just the littlest of things, right? And you talk about how championship games in this, the championship game between Central Cass, Kindred-Richland being an 8-0 contest, it didn't have that nip and tuck feel Whereas in this one, every pitch mattered. It was efficient. The kids were aggressive at the plates. They weren't just waiting on stuff. And then things, you let that tension build, and all of a sudden the things start to change a little bit out there. It was just really, really entertaining, real fun ball game out there today.
As we go into our Agassi Precision Ag precision play in the game, and there were, as you mentioned, a lot of plays in the game that you could give to. What sticks out in my mind, though, Hillsboro Central Valley in the top of the 6th inning, they get the 2-out single to get the lead there, lead 3-2. After that batter, the next batters went ground out, strikeout, ground out, pop out to the catcher, pop out to the second baseman.
Mm-hmm.
Batter reached on error, and then a strikeout to end the 8th inning, allowing only one batter to reach the rest of the way. And when you need to shut the door to come back, and you do shut that door,
yeah,
playing with some precision out there. So that late game, not dropping the head, still fighting, still making the plays, still going out there. That takes some precision to go do that, and that's what the Vikings did over that last 2+ innings there defensively to come back and give themselves a chance to get the opportunity to tie it and eventually to win it there. So that is your Agassi Precision Ag precision play in the game. Visit them online, planterdoc.com, or stop by Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer. Our energy player today, brought to you by Enbridge Energy, where they bring the energy and, again, having to name one when there was multiple players
tough to
that
do,
made big plays, but when you go through and you pitch 8 innings, you do it on 115 pitches after you just pitched a 110-pitch game beforehand. You hold the team to 3 runs with 6 hits, 8 strikeouts, only 1 walk in the game. And then you, at the plate, go through with a 2-for-4 day with 2 RBIs, including the walk-off RBI in that 8th inning. Charlie Odegaard is our Enbridge Energy player of the game here today for the Kindred-Richland Vikings. Needed a big strikeout, found out how to get it. Needed the big clutch hit. She came through in there, so she was bringing the energy for the Vikings. She will be your Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge Life Takes Energy. Learn about how they're providing energy for a better tomorrow here with information and career opportunities available at enbridge.com. We're going to have coaches, players that join us here shortly, and we'll have those coming to you next as we continue on with our Norman County Raceway post-game report. Kindred-Richland over Hillsboro Central Valley in the state qualifying game, 4-3.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Postgame report from the Norman County Raceway. Kindred-Richland defeats Hillsboro Central Valley in 8 innings, 4-3. And the state qualifying game as we go to our postgame conversations here. And thanks for joining us here, Avery Merck, for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Appreciate you coming up. Obviously, tough after a walk-off, a loss like that. But you, your teammates coming through, talk about this region tournament experience.
I mean, yeah, we definitely had to fight hard in the first game. We were down for a while, and we didn't really take off until the 5th inning versus Valley City. But then we came back and fought hard for that game. Then we got ready for this game, and obviously it was a tough loss, but we played really hard, and I'm proud of all my girls. And it's obviously not the way I want to end my senior season, but I'm happy.
Yeah, I thought yourself, especially there, I thought defensively here today in the 2 games, playing second base there, I thought you guys were able to go out and make some plays. You talk about that slow start in game number 1. Was there a moment that it changed and you guys were able to get a little bit of energy behind you?
Yeah, definitely towards the 5th inning. It was like it's always like that with us, like a switch just turns and we're able to get off hits, score runs, and once we start that, it just continues on.
Against the Vikings here in this one, again, a tough loss, but you get into those late innings. What was said? What was the chatter? What was the feeling like in the dugout?
It was maybe a little tense, but we all had each other's backs. We were all trying to stay positive. I mean, we would just tell each other, hey, there's no one better than you. You go up to the plate, play defensively just like you can, you know.
That feeling of teammates, family feeling there, and it's great to hear. Talk about, too, just as you mentioned, senior year, what playing softball has been like, what it's been like to be part of the program.
I mean, I love this program. I love all the girls. The 3 other seniors, I wouldn't want to play with any other girls. We've all fought hard this season. We all had preseason workouts. We all, wanted it. We all, tried our best, and it's just a family environment.
Avery Merck for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Congratulations on the year, on the career as well, too, to you and your teammates. Still keep the heads high, and wish you best of luck going forward in the future.
Thank you.
There you go. As Avery Merck join us, our post-game comments here on Dakota Heritage Bank. We'll be back. Coach Iverson going to join us next when we return on yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Post-game coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank after the Kindred-Richland Vikings get the walk-off win over Hillsboro Central Valley. Borough coach Mackenzie Iverson joins us. Coach, thanks for coming up, having the conversation with us. We appreciate that. And this one, obviously a heartbreaker, but you got to be proud of the way your team battled in this one.
Oh, absolutely. These girls, they gave it their all today, and, we had to play 2 games today, and they started off a little rough in the first game, and, we didn't start till the 5th inning. We didn't start hitting, but we came back and we won. And, to go in at extra innings into a state qualifier game, that just shows how much grit and how much fight our girls have.
And really shows that. And you look at the season as a whole, and I think maybe kind of like that because early season, hey, you know what, takes us a while to get going, but when they found their groove, has certainly played some good softball.
Absolutely. Early in the season, we also, we started off really hot and, scoring a lot of runs and in the 20s. And, it's really exciting to see. And then we started to play, more games and we got to get outside. And then it was, okay, now it's a little bit tougher competition and we figured out how to win and we figured out how to compete. And, it was a good season overall.
I think one thing, too, that stands out is it doesn't show up on the camera there, but when you look over at the dugout and the cheering, the chatter, and all that going on, I think that it's definitely a volume coming from the dugout, but it also speaks volume about those on the roster.
Absolutely. I told the girls out in the field, we're all crying and we're sad, and it's it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to lose these seniors, but we win as a team and we lose as a team. And I told them that 1 through 20 on our roster, that you all matter. You all have an important role to play, and whether it's in the dugout, whether it's on the field, whether it's cheering, whether it's just base running, our dugout is a big piece of this, this program and this team. And they come out with tears or with cheers and stuff, and sometimes they get a little aggressive in some of the things they're saying. I'm like, oh, okay, let's back up a little bit. But other than that, this dugout has kept us in a lot of these games. And
some seniors that have done a lot for this program, played in some big games, including here today, obviously.
Yeah, these seniors have put in a lot of work, a lot of hours. They've done a lot. Kaya did great today. She pitched 2 full games and, even extra innings. And, Evie comes out. We pulled a muscle in our back, and we were hurt the first day. And, now we come out and we play, and she does great things. And Avery, she's just a gritty player, and she's all over the ground. And Santa's a great outfielder. I can't thank her enough for all the balls she's tracked down, and she's got a lot of fire under her, and she brings the team together, and it's really appreciative, and I can't thank these seniors enough.
For those underclassmen, the question now comes: you see other teams that they have a loss like this, it gets them fired up, and now, and it's their turn to grab that torch, bring that fire here into the future.
Oh, absolutely. I think these underclassmen, they're going to remember what this feels like, and they're not going to let it happen again. I have some very, very competitive underclassmen, and I'm excited to see what we can do in the near future when they get older and bringing up some 8th graders when, their time is coming, and it'll be nice to see.
Coach Iverson, thank you so much for the time. Appreciate it here. Best of luck to yourself and the team here as you guys go forward.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Mackenzie Iverson, co-head coach for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, as they fall to Kindred-Richland 4-3 in 8 innings here today in the state qualifying game. Stick with us here. More post-game report comes your way next. Coach Brandt, couple Viking players, looking to have them come up and join us as well. All part of your Dakota Heritage Bank post-game coaches' comments on yourliveevent.com.
Softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935. Located in Oaks, North Dakota, they sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, you'll have to stop by and check out their clothing and footwear department, featuring the brands of Brothers in Arms, Howitzer, Ariat, Cinch, and Twisted X Footwear. Emery Vistos Implement, everything and anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or call 701-742-2167.
Postgame report here brought to you by the Norman County Raceway. World of Outlaws late models Tuesday, June 30th in Ada. Here tonight it was the state qualifying game, and it was a doozy as Kindred-Richland walks off in the bottom of the 8th inning, ties it in the 7th, wins it in the 8th, defeating Hillsboro Central Valley 4-3, your final score here today. We're going to get to our post-game numbers in this one. Here as looks like might miss out on Coach Brandon, the Vikings there. I think they got to get on the bus and boogie. It's been a long day. We get it there. But let's go down the numbers here today. And if we do see you're coming over, we'll make sure to stick around for that. So for Hillsboro Central Valley at the plate, Kiara Cassette was 2 for 4 today with a run scored. Chloe Tice would go 1 for 4 with a run scored, had a double and an RBI. Brooklyn Hannekamp went 0 for 4 at the plate. Santa Kritzberger would go 0 for 3 with a walk. It was Kaya Chenault, 1 for 3 with an RBI today. Emerson Fuggleston would be 2 for 3 with a double. It would be Avery Merck going 0 for 1 at the plate with an RBI. She'd also have a sacrifice bunt and a sacrifice fly in the game as well. Evelyn Willison would be 0 for 3 at the plate. Kobe Halstead 0 for 3 here today at the plate for the Burros. Kyla Ketterall came in as a courtesy runner. She would score 1 run. Audrey Tice played right field as a flex player. She did not record an at-bat here today for Hillsboro Central Valley. The Burros with 3 runs on 6 hits, 3 errors, 4 runners left on base in the game here today. Pitching for the Burros, it was Kaya Chenault. 7 1/3 innings pitched. Faced 33 batters through 93 pitches. Gave up 4 runs, just 3 earned runs. 3 strikeouts, 9 hits, just 1 walk in the game here today for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, as they fall to Kindred-Richland 4-3, the final score. For the Kindred-Richland Vikings batting, Emma Schmitz was 2 for 4 at the plate. Lila Kittleson here would be 0 for 4 at the plate. Janet Tazarek 0 for 4 at the plate. Sierra Nipstead would go 2 for 4 at the plate, 2 runs scored. Josie Mathis 1 for 4 with a run scored. Charlie Odegaard would go 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs, including the walk-off game-winning RBI. It is Bergen Eisenschenk going 0 for 3, Kate Odegaard 0 for 3, and Lauren Schliemann with a 2 for 2 day at the plate, 1 run scored, a big 7th inning 2-out triple. Then she came in to score the tying run in that 7th inning. She also reached once on a walk here today. For the Vikings, it was 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, 7 runners left on base. Pitching-wise, Charlie Odegaard will get the win. 8 innings pitched, facing 31 batters, 115 pitches, 3 runs given up, 8 strikeouts, 6 hits, 1 walk in the game. And that will be your final stats here today. Your final score, Kindred-Richland defeats Hillsboro Central Valley in 8 innings, 4-3, the final score. Earlier today, Central Cass won the region championship over Kindred-Richland 8-0. It will be the Squirrels. It will be the Vikings representing Region 1 next week at the state tournament in Jamestown. Congratulations to them and all the teams participating here in this region tournament. A lot of good softball that we got to watch over what ended up being 4 days of action there. 5 days when you count the play-in round 2 as well there. So a lot of good softball out here. Happy to be with you here on yourliveevent.com. Thank you for joining us for our broadcast coverage. Thanks as well to all the sponsors that you've seen and heard throughout our coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Thanks to Hillsboro Central Valley Activities Director Dave Nelson for the hospitality and everything here during this region tournament. Thanks to Tammy for the plate of cookies each day. Appreciate that. And okay. Well, thanks for everything there. And thanks again to you for watching and tuning in here to region softball coverage on yourliveevent.com. For myself, Jake Berkmeyer, and my broadcast partner today, Kevin Kochman. Thank you once again, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time on yourliveevent.com.